a first down inside the 20 at the 19-yard line, and Walker quickly sprints to the sidelines to get a play.
Maybe about 3rd and 2, looks like.
And this is in Livingstone Lion 4-down territory or field goal territory if Jasper decides to do that, if they do not make this first down.
I think we're in Marco's range now.
Yeah. Quickly going out of the far side of the field is Marcus Collins. And the handoff up the middle. First down and more inside the 15-yard line down to about the 13-yard line. Move the sticks. Takes the snap. Hands off to Morrissey. Morrissey sees it. No, it's a pass, and it is in.
He caught
Morrissey. Touchdown, Jasper.
You got to be kidding.
He caught that off his shoe tops.
What Steven just threw it up. I don't know if they got a hold of his arm, but it went about 20 yards in the air. Up.
I'm trying to make sure that is Morrissey, right?
I believe it was, yeah.
We're double checking. He's going off the field over there. Check, make sure. Now Jasper takes the lead with 9 minutes to go in the first half. 14-7 Jasper over Livingstone. We take a break on KJAS.
Newton's up 13-0 now. Okay. And then all of a sudden they decided, hey, you know what? We can play with these fellas. And they started moving people around up front and Carry On doing what Carry On does. And we're pretty much doing what we want to do. We've had some difficulty in the passing game, good and bad. We've had a couple of really good throws from Steven and a couple of mistakes.
Elected to receive, and they quickly drove 68 yards and scored. Looked like it was going to be their offensive night, and it was 7-0 with 9:32 to go in the first quarter. But Jasper's offense didn't do anything on their first possession, 3 and out, and they kicked to Livingstone. But defensive coaches made some changes, stopped Livingstone. Then Jasper got the ball back and moved the ball down the field about 70, I think it's 60, got scribble. And but anyway, a 30-yard pass, Walker to Collins, and kick was good. We're tied up at 7-7. We got ourselves a ball game, folks, with 3:36 to go in the first period. Then the Jasper defense rose up, caused the Livingstone Lions to have to punt, and Jasper got their drive going once again, and they scored again on a 13-yard pass, Walker to Morrissey. 2 touchdown passes, first 2 touchdown passes of the year for Stephen Walker. And with I think it was 9:36 to go, it was 14-7 Jasper with the lead. Marco Lopez kicking both of the extra points. Then Jasper began to have a little problem on offense, threw a pass interception, had a drive going. Livingstone then tied it up at 14-14 with 8 minutes to go in the half. And then Jasper is driving. They're inside the 30-yard line, and it looks like they're going to maybe tie the score up. But then Livingstone intercepted a pass at the goal line and ran out the clock. 21-14, Jasper trailing Livingstone as Livingstone comes on to the field. And we're about ready to go. Jasper will receive the opening kickoff to start the third quarter. Let's take a break on KJAS. Onto the field. Jasper's all lined up and spread out waiting for the kick. And Aguilar will tee it up midway between the hash marks and be kicking from north to south. Jasper, as you know, will be receiving this kick. And Jasper has him one step outside the, right on the goal line. And here's the kick, and it's a good one. And it will be at the goal line. Back to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, 20, 25, 30, down the sidelines to the 40, still on his feet, and finally goes down. And that was DeMarcus Collins, a junior, and he can pick him up and lay him down too.
Yes, sir, he can. And I tell you what else, I've never seen at this early stage of the season, I've never seen a kickoff return set up so well and so precisely. Everybody was in exactly where they were supposed to be and picked up their man. And if it wasn't for one guy, DeMarcus would still be running.
And Stephen Walker hands off. Morrissey had a hole and he stumbled.
Yep.
He will be the only setback. Receivers left and right. And Morrissey gets the call and just makes this yardage about on his own. Was a hole to begin with, but it closed up, and then he got the rest of it, which is about a couple of 2 or 3 yards, make it third down and about 6. Stephen Walker on the third down. Play fake, looking, throwing, got a receiver wide open to the 50, to the 45, down to the 42-yard line. And that was Dranzel Haynes slipping out of the backfield. Morrissey in the backfield, gets the call, looks for the hole, and this time it won't happen. Going to lose a yard. That was DeMarcus Collins. Man in motion. Walker mishandles the snap, finally gets to the Morrissey, but there's left, 2 receivers right, shotgun for Walker. And play fake to Morrissey, looking, throwing across the middle, got a receiver, and he overthrew him, and it's intercepted. At about the 25-yard line. Collins, the quarterback, puts a man in motion. Instead, they'll hand it off to Mays, and boy, he's through that hole in a hurry and gets 10 quick yards for the Jasper Bulldogs, who crawled all over him. He wrestled to the ground after about 3-4 yards gain, though, and it'll bring up second down at about 6. 41-yard line. Collins, the quarterback, keeps trying to get to the outside, finally pitches. What a great reach from behind by the trailing back, and that was number 10, White, and he had to reach behind him and corral that ball.
Yeah, the pitch was off target because Jasper's defender hit him just as he was pitching it.
On the 3rd down and short. And they give it to Mays, and they had him in the backfield if they can just hang on to him, and they can't do it.
I'll be dog.
He just kept on, and kept on.
Mercy.
And they could not get him down. He gets the first down.
They had him 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Man, he's strong.
Back. Flags fly. Goes. And option coming to the near side and keeping it. Number 10 breaks the tackle, still on his feet. 40, 35, 30, and out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. Come up. And he will he's going to keep it, trying to get to the outside. He's bottled up. Now Jasper just needs to get him down, and they do after a yard gain.
Good pursuit that time.
2nd 9. Line moves. Now the quarterback keeps it, and is there flags?
Yeah, there's flags.
Yeah, the Livingstone jumped all over the place, and then the quarterback took off with the ball. I thought maybe it was some kind of trick play, but the I formation. And back wants to throw, and no, he hands off. He did a little trickery, and he did hand off to Mays. No, he didn't either. Take that back. He handed off number 10, which is Antonio White, his other good running back.
That was a little belly play. The White was lined up on the flank or in the slot over there, and he just stood up and handed it to him, thought he would cross us up a little bit. Good job by the linebackers and the tackle staying home on that one.
Line of scrimmage. 1 wide receiver to the near side, otherwise I formation. Collins rolls, wants to throw. Has time, throwing long downfield, got a receiver, and it is incomplete.
Well, he got leveled.
And I don't know if it was Jasper just made it out. And we see quarterback. And that's McClendon. So he's a senior and a good one.
So they can throw it over here to number 14.
They bring him out and they spread him out. They got people spread out all over the place. McClendon back, wants to throw, looking long downfield, and it is incomplete. Great defense by the Dogs. He had him double covered, and the nearest man to the football for the Jasper Bulldogs was Donovan Middleton. That was great defensive stand.
Great defensive stand.
Gets inside over the 34-yard line with 1 receiver to the far side, 1 to the near side. I formation. Walker hands off to Morrissey. Gets to the outside momentarily, I thought. He made a move in, and then he took outside, tried to get around the corner, did place. And they finally do. Walker in the shotgun with Morrissey beside him. And Walker back, looking, throwing. It is incomplete. Ranzale coming off of, looked like he was lined up as a flanker up tight, and the pass did not reach him. And Jasper is going to let the clock run down and then call a timeout. Timeout. Jasper's waiting for it. Lopez, good snap. Good high spiraling kick coming to the near sidelines. 40, 35 out of bounds, no return.
They didn't have anybody deep.
High kick. And this one's going to bounce.
Get away.
And Jasper's going to leave it alone. At the 25-yard line. As DeMarcus Collins took a look at it. and said, oh, I don't see anything but green coming at me, and that ball's fluttering along. And Morrissey trying to get around the corner, turning on the speed, does get around the corner, and then he takes a vicious hit. And he gets right back up, and he looks to the guy that hit him, and they go off shaking their heads, looking at each other. Yeah, I said, you gave me a good hit, but look, I'm back. And
I got 9 yards.
Yes, he did. It'll be second down.
First down.
Walker takes a look, fumbles the ball, scrambles for it, and I think he gets it back.
Yeah, he got it.
He's tried to get away with it fast enough. The clock is going to run out. The third quarter is over. And Jasper is trailing by 7, 21-14 Livingstone. Let's take a break on KJAS. Morrissey trying to get around the corner, and somebody hits his ankle and takes him out. But he gets near the 40-yard line. It'll bring up third down at about 7. Jake wants to throw, has time, looking, got a receiver, and he almost threw another interception. He overthrew his intended receiver.
Snap it.
3, good time. Marco off the side of his foot. I guess he just kind of rushed it, and gets good roll, though, inside the 40 down to about the 35-yard line. So that's what happens when you get it with Mays back there with him. And Mays gets the call. Has a hole and dragging Jasper. Tacklers for 9. Jasper ready to go. And a man in motion to the far side. And he'll hand it off to Mays. Mays still on his feet. Hasn't quit. Can't get him down. Finally, all the way down near the 30-yard line. He was just dragging tacklers, shucking tacklers left and right. Finally, somebody caught up with him and was able to bring him down with the ball. Big old hole, and he gets inside. He hasn't quit yet, and he is down to the goal line and going to be short of the goal line, and it'll bring up a first down and goal.